Hi everyone, my name is Inne. Welcome to this class focused on the hamstrings, the back of our thighs, and working towards split pose Hanumanasana. Let's start. So come in a standing position on the front of your mat with your feet together or hip width apart, whatever suits best for you. Nice straight position, belly button in, tailbone to the floor to your heels, shoulders down and relaxed. Breathe in, arms come up, extended mountain. Breathe out, dive down with control, forward fold. Option, knees bend. So length in the spine is more important than in the legs. Breathe in, flat back, hands on your shins, push away from your shins, lengthening your spine. Again, option, knees bent or knees straight. Belly button to your spine, roll your shoulder blades down your back. Then bend your knees, place your hands shoulder width apart, breathe out and jump or step to a high plank. So the wrists and elbows are in a line, heels above your toes, belly button in. So don't collapse. Option, knees on the floor, but keep your belly button to your spine, pushing the floor away. Option on your knees. On your exhalation, go down with control, elbows close to your body. Breathe in, roll your shoulders down and back, cobra. So keep your chin in, neck is long, feet on the floor. Option, come a little lower. Breathe out, toes in the floor, downward dog. So push your sitting bones to the ceiling. Option, knees bend. So if it's tight in your hamstrings, or if you feel that your back is rounding, make sure to bend your knees, lengthening your spine. Push your heels towards the floor. Doesn't matter if they touch the floor or not, as long as the action is there. Neck relaxed, so look at your toes. On your neck, walking dog, gently bring a little movement into the pose. So bend your right and left leg separately, gently wiggling your hips. So you feel the back of your legs, your hamstrings and your calves warm up. On your next exhalation, look between your hands and step to the front. Feet hip width apart or together. Breathe in, flat back, lengthen your spine, keep your neck in line with your back, with your spine. Breathe out, forward fold, option knees bent. Nose to your knees. Breathe in, circle your arms up, extended mountain. Belly button in, tailbone to the floor. Breathe out, dive down with control, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back, lengthening your spine. Place your hands on the floor, breathe out and jump or step to a high plank. So keep pushing the floor away. Option on your knees, belly button in. Breathe out, go to a low plank until you're on your belly. So with control, breathe in, roll your shoulders down and back, cobra. Chin is in, neck long, tailbone to your heels. Breathe out, downward dog. Sitting bones to the ceiling, triangle shape. On your next exhalation, look between your hands, bend your knees and step your right foot between your hands. Low lunge, so back knee on the floor, front knee and ankle in a line. Lengthen your spine. Option, hands on your thigh. You can twist, look over your right shoulder from here, or you can come lower with your hands on the floor. Right hand on the right thigh. So twist your Upper body towards your thigh, look over your right shoulder. You can stay here if this is enough. Listen to your body. Or you can grab your left foot with your right hand. So you feel more of a stretch in the quadriceps and the hip flexors of your left leg. You can stay here again, or if you want more, you can grab your foot with both hands. Keep your hips square, belly button in. Gently release, place your hands on the floor. Curl your toes into the floor. Push your sitting bones toward your heel. Lengthening your front leg, toes to the ceiling. Make sure you lengthen your spine. Option, place your hands on your thighs or on your shin. So keep lengthening, look over your toes, pushing your heel into the floor, hips square. If it feels good, you can place your hands on the floor. We come back with the knee and ankle in a line, lengthening your spine. Push back, sitting bones to your heels, toes to the ceiling, to the hamstring stretch. So choose your option, hands on your thigh, your shin, or on the mat. Keep lengthening. Place your foot sole on the floor again, knee and ankle in a line, lengthening your spine. Push back, toes to the ceiling, lengthening your spine. Come back with your heel and knee in a line. Curl your toes into the floor, lifting your back knee in a high lunge. So lock your back knee, lengthen your spine, knee and ankle still in a line. Pyramid, lengthen your front leg, bring your nose towards your knee, hips square, lengthening your spine, and push the back heel towards the floor. Come back to the high lunge, lengthen your spine. Breathe out and back to the pyramid. So keep pushing the back heel towards the floor. Breathe in, high lunge. Breathe out, push back. Keep lengthening your spine. Come back with your knee and ankle in a line. We're gonna turn our feet a little more, toes from the right leg a little more outwards to the side of the mat. Toes of the left foot to the ceiling. Keep your heel of your right foot in the floor, lengthening your spine, Skandasana, or side squat. If it's not possible, if your heel is lifting, bring your hips higher. Keep lengthening your spine. Turn back with the toes to the front, knee and ankle in a line. Lizard pose. Option 1 with your hands on the floor. If you have blocks, you can place your hands on blocks if needed to higher the floor. Or you can place your hands on the floor. Keep your spine long. If it's easy for you, you can come on your forearms, but keep lengthening your spine. Keep your neck relaxed. We're gonna push back and front. So with the hips and the shoulders shifting our weight, pushing through our heel, back and front. Come back to the middle, lift your hips and then lower them. So up and down, up and down. Breathe in, lift up, breathe out and down, up and down. Gently come back on your hands. Come out of the pose. Place your back knee on the floor and push back your hips in the half Hanumanasana, half split. Option hands on your shins or on your thighs, lengthening your spine. Toes to the ceiling. If it feels good, you can try to open your legs to a split pose. You can use your hands on the floor, stay here, or come down all the way. But be sure to be careful, listen to your body. Keep your hips square. If it feels good, you can lengthen over your front leg. Gently come out of the pose. Toes in the floor, push your sitting bones up, downward dog. And we're gonna repeat everything on the other side. So bend your legs. On your exhalation, step your left foot between your hands, knee and ankle in a line. Low lunge, back knees on the floor. If needed, come a little higher with your hands on your thighs. You can twist from here and look over your left shoulder. Or you can come lower, right hand on the inside of your left foot, left hand on your thigh, twist your torso towards your thigh. You can stay here or you can grab your back foot if it feels good. Keep pushing the floor away. Option, grab your foot with both hands. Hips squares, belly button in. So do what feels good for you. Listen to your body. Gently release. Place your hands on the floor. Push your sitting bones to your heel. Lengthening your front leg, toes to the ceiling. Lengthen your spine. So lengthen your upper body over your front leg. Option, hands on the thighs or on the shin. So try to keep the length in your spine. Look over your toes. Place the sole of your foot on the floor, knee above your ankle. Lengthen your spine, low lunge. Push back to the half Hanumanasana. Keep lengthening your spine, hips square. Come back to the low lunge. Last one. Push back to the half Hanumanasana. Enjoy the stretch here. Spine long, hips square. Come back to the low lunge, knee and ankle in a line. High lunge, toes in the floor, lift your back knee. So straighten your back leg. Pyramid, bring your nose toward your knee, lengthening your front leg. Push your back heel to the floor. Come back to the high lunge, knee above your ankle. Lengthen your spine. Push back heel to the floor. Hips square, keep lengthening your back. Come back to the high lunge. Last one, pyramid. Lengthen your torso over your front leg. Come back to the high lunge. We turn back so the toes are outwards, toes of your left leg, toes of your right leg up, so heel in the floor. Also your left heel stays on the floor. If needed, come higher with your hips, knee in the direction of your toes. And enjoy the stretch here. Turn your toes back to the front of the mat. Lizard pose, hands on the inside of your left foot. Option 1 on the hands, or if you have blocks and you need them, place your hands higher on your blocks. Keep lengthening your spine. If it feels good, you can come lower on your forearms. Keep lengthening your spine. Neck long, look to your hands. Shift your weight back and front. So shift your shoulders and your hips, pushing through your heel, back and front, back and front. Come back to the middle, lift your hips and lower them. So up and down. Breathe in and up, breathe out and down. Breathe in and up, breathe out and down. Place your back knee on the floor, half Hanumanasana. Push your sitting bones back, lengthening your front leg. Heel on the floor, toes to the ceiling. So choose the option that works for you. You can start with your hands on your thigh. You can gently lower them, come deeper if it feels good. So keep lengthening your spine on your inhalation. On your exhalation, you can come deeper if it feels good. If you want, try to open your legs. You can use your hands to push through the floor, or you can come down all the way if it feels good. Keep your hips square. If it feels good, you can bring your upper body over your front leg. Gently come back out of the pose into an extended child's pose. So bring your toes together, knees about hip width apart. Push your heels to your sitting bones, arms long, chest towards the floor. Lengthen your spine. Deep breath in and out here. Breathe in, gently come back up. And we finish in an easy pose, or a pose that's comfortable for you. Place your palms together in front of your heart. I hope you enjoyed this class. Thanks for joining. Namaste.